What am I seeing? We definitely took a wrong turn. We are officially down to plan G. Satan is trying everything to make me miserable, including freezing all of our credit cards. Are your eyes seeing the same thing my eyes are seeing? Rapunzel, let down your hair. We have 8 minutes. What happens if we get locked in a national park?
Good morning.
You ready for day 2?
Oh my gosh, look at this.
In the beautiful Puerto Rico. We are glad you're here today. Please subscribe right now if you haven't. What am I seeing? Oh my gosh, you guys, I saw, what is that?
It's seaweed.
Seaweed, and I thought it was blood. You can kind of see it. Do you see right there-ish?
Blood out there. There's blood in the
I
ocean.
literally thought like a shark was ripping apart a giant whale. Anyways, we are headed off to Shipwreck.
Shipwreck.
Crash boat.
Crash boat. Not shipwreck. Crash boat beach.
I keep saying that. Crash boat beach. We're gonna spend some time at the beach today. We're also gonna hurry and swing by those forts because it's 2 hours that way, and I'm sad I missed the forts, and they're an hour and a half that way. So we're gonna swing by the forts on our way to the
shipwreck. To crash boat. Crash boat.
To the water vehicle that imploded.
Crashed in the ocean.
Definitely took a wrong turn. And, well, okay, actually let's lie. We didn't take a wrong turn. Starving is what happened. My stomach led me astray. It said, find the nearest Subway immediately. I really wanted to eat somewhere like authentic or a little bit more like, hey, we're in Puerto Rico this morning, but it is now noon and I'm so hungry. So I finally was like, you know what, take me to the nearest Subway. And it took us to the nearest Subway, but it was not somewhere that I felt. Honest truth, I did not feel safe. And so we kept going. We did not stop at Subway, but we made it into Old San Juan without me eating my own face. I ate a protein bar and it lasted me. So we are now going to a place my little sister's best friend recommended called the Stuffed Avocado?
Yeah.
The Stuffed Avocado. We're actually really excited about it. We found a great parking spot. It's right by the fort I wanted to go to. It is beautiful, 90 degrees, sunny, a little bit windy, which is kind of nice actually. Yeah. So we're not baking. Wow, look at all these old buildings.
So cool.
Like that, it's just like a random building. No clue what it is. This is a school of medicine. Oh, I bet it's the same. They have the same topper.
Yeah, topper.
The thing that's really stood out to me on this trip is the contrast. Like old, absolutely gorgeous, well cared for, blow your mind, next door to like something that makes you feel very unsafe, lots of graffiti, broken down, burned, you know what I mean? And I'm like, how are these two next door to each other or within like a square block? It's just the contrast, which I think is really interesting.
It's not here.
GPS led us astray. It is not here, but we get to see this beautiful church because we walked a mile out of the way. Now we are gonna rent birdie scooters and go up and find the stuffed avocado. So we're doing essentially the same thing, just like on a slower timeline. We are officially down to plan G is where we have landed. We are now at a place called Burgers and Buns because we got on those scooters, you guys, and apparently the radius is like this big. And so we get like going and it won't stop beeping on me and I can't figure out why. Everything's in Spanish. Finally JD like gets out the app and translates it, whatever. We're out of the radius. So then we have to go back and find the radius. It cost us like $15 on those scooters to go like a block. It was ridiculous. So then we went and found where we could park them, which was further away than where we even picked them up. And so we just walked over to this little local burger buns, and we are gonna eat here because we're starving, we have to go potty, we're thirsty, all of the things. But as soon as this is in our bellies, we are starting fresh. But this day we're gonna have to kind of change our plan because this was like we're about 3 hours behind schedule between the traffic getting here and this little faux pas. So it's fine, we're fine. It's not gonna ruin our vacation any. We're safe, we're happy, and then we are about to get fed. But we do have to change our plans moving forward. Once again, no salt on my french fries, but I put it on, so we'll see if it's any better.
I've got a question for you guys. Who knows what I'm doing?
I know what you're doing.
Does anybody else make fry sauce?
Don't tell them what you're doing.
Do they know what this is even? Do you even know what this is? It's glorious. It is heaven in your mouth. All you do is get mayo and ketchup and mix it together. Try it, I promise. I am like Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray. I bet you should call her.
I need to get a little bit more ketchup in there though.
See if she'll put you in her on her show.
She probably will.
Some of the best marriage advice I ever received was that if JD was cranky, it was because he needed food, sleep, or affection. I was getting pretty cranky there. Maybe it works for girls too, because all I needed was like food, AC, caffeine. Okay, so maybe my 3 are different, but I'm feeling much better now. He is too. We were able to go to the bathroom, sit down for a minute, cool off, get some liquid, get hydrated, get food. But we've had to kind of reshape our entire vacation. So now the sun's setting in 3 hours. We are an hour away from the beach we wanted to be at, and we wanted to go to snorkeling. So clearly that original plan is not gonna work. Instead of being rushed, we still have 3 full days after today. So we're gonna go enjoy the forts up here behind me. And then we're actually gonna go over, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what we're gonna do after that. Kind of a surprise, something we've been keeping close to the vest, but we are gonna go over and do that. After that, go back and get a good night's sleep because we just booked a 12-hour tour for tomorrow. 12 hours. We are going to be going into the rainforest with a guide, doing the like water slides in the mountains, like in the rocks. We're going to be doing cliff jumping, except for I don't do cliff jumping. JD will be doing cliff jumping. What else is there? Then we are going to see a bioluminescence bay, where at nighttime the algae, there's only 5 places in the world where this algae glows, and Puerto Rico has 3 of them here on the island. So we are gonna go see that on a nighttime kayaking tour. So 12-hour tour coming up tomorrow. Make sure you are subscribed so that you do not miss that. Today we're gonna go over and see one of the oldest forts in the world, colonized and built when the Spaniards came and took over here in Puerto Rico. So that's what we're gonna go see right now. You guys, I will not go down with a fight. Satan is trying everything to make me miserable, including freezing all of our credit cards. In fact, just yesterday I was like, I'm surprised that we haven't had a call and say like, hey, this really is us using these credit cards. Well, here it is. Here it is, this is the moment. I knew I should have called ahead. And by me, I meant one of us should have, but that's okay. So JD is over here on the phone with Visa saying, please unfreeze one of our cards. We just need one. It's fine. Then we're gonna go try to take a tour. In this moment, all is forgiven from this day because we are at the top of...
I think I see Jack Sparrow. Jack.
Yes, JD watched Pirates of the Caribbean
movie
in Spanish for the first half. Then he finally switched it when I came in. We are here looking out over the Atlantic at the part of the fort. So remember I told you there was like 3 lookouts? We're at one of them. We're about to go explore.
My gosh, look at these cannonballs.
You push me over this wall to collect insurance money, I'll be so mad.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get in here. Don't. I'm scared of heights. Notice there's a solid 3 feet between me and the wall. Can you imagine somebody gets like their equivalent smallpox, or you know what I mean? Like,
what if somebody had to throw up? You just throw up on the next dude over?
Well, no, really though. I mean, like, how could they keep disease from spreading rampant? He's the boss. That's the sick bed. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. My mom would love this. Honey!
Awesome.
Are your eyes seeing the same thing my eyes are seeing? We are walking up to the fort that we saw last night about sunset. Do you remember that? Gorgeous. So grandiose. That's the word JD used to describe it, and I totally think that that fits. Also, I'm out of breath. We've been walking a lot. This is a lot of walking.
In flip-flops.
In flip-flops. So here we're on El Morro's second level. We're standing inside the oldest part of the giant fortification, dating back to 1539. Holy smokes. So that wall we saw yesterday over by the governor's house, that was back to 1521, which is why it's 500 years old. But this, even this is almost 500 years old. This is crazy. Also, I am like, so hot. We have found a hidden staircase in a 500-year-old fort. I guarantee this goes to like the princess's tower.
Tangled!
Rapunzel? Rapunzel, are you in here? Fortunately, our hidden staircase did not lead us to Rapunzel. I was really hoping it would happen, but oh well.
But it did lead us to something beautiful.
It did lead us to something beautiful. That's how we can find her. It did lead to her. Rapunzel! Let down your hair! My entire life I have been fascinated by lighthouses, and yet I have never seen one. It is a lighthouse. This is a good moment for me. It is a lighthouse. My first lighthouse.
Wow. Oh, look at that rainbow right there.
Look like I'm holding the rainbow?
No, but... Oh, no, go up. No, stop moving. Stop moving.
Don't make go up.
There we go. Hand up just a little bit. There, right there, right there. Oh, yeah. Taste the rainbow, baby.
Can you imagine putting that guy in your pocket?
Oh, they're in there.
Can you imagine putting that guy in your pocket only to film crawling around? Whoa! To know more about who was able to be buried here, because I'm sure that not just the common person has got to be buried here. We have 8 minutes. What happens if we get locked in a national park? Anybody know? That just turn around, because if it just turns around, we are definitely not 8 minutes from the exit. So our tour guide last night was saying that there's like a little base over there, and that right here is how you'd have to enter to get to the port. And so they were able to protect it because they could have crossfire coming back in and out. So that's why this tower in particular was so important to the Spanish colony and Spain in general, right? That's why Puerto Rico, this right here is why Puerto Rico was so important to the Spaniards. 31 years ago, my grandparents were serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Spain. So they actually brought me home. I have this beautiful gold, it's like gold and black, and it has like some kind of a bird on it that they bought me when I was born over in Spain because they were sad they couldn't be with me. So I actually have that and some matching earrings and stuff. Anyways, I've always wanted to go back to Spain. Someday I am. Oh, cat.
Cat.
scared me.
So many cats.
Oh my gosh. Can you tell how big he is?
At least 18 inches long.
Tell the head he's at least 2.
Yeah. I mean,
Without the tail, he's 18. But wow, he's a big guy. Look, they're proposing. We are literally witnessing a proposal right now in Puerto Rico. Oh, that's so cute. I was like, Katie, get out your phone. So he records it, and someone walked past him. We told him congratulations, and we were like, do you want us to airdrop you that? We just recorded it, and they were so excited.
Yeah.
It was really cute.
That was good.
Way to be a hero, babe.
Oh yeah, that
You just made their day.
All you.
It's so cute. I love. We are watching the sunset, and then we're gonna go back to Anita's for ice cream again because it was so good. Then we'll head back to our apartment because we have the 12-hour excursion tomorrow. 12 hours. That is very long. It's gonna be a long day, but I'm really excited. Really excited about that. So we're gonna try to go to bed early, even though it's weird because it's hard to go to bed early because we're 2 hours later, but then it's hard to get up early. It's kind of been like a, you know, compounding issue here, but tomorrow we don't have a choice.
Round 2 at Anita's.
We're back.
We're back, Anita.
We're back for the second time.
So dang good. Oh, get in my belly.
After trying 6 different flavors, we ended up with the exact same thing we did last time.
I'm not mad about it though.
I'm not mad either. They actually said that they're a global company based out of Israel. They said they have like 75 locations in Israel. I did not see that coming. But this is their only one in Puerto Rico. They have one in California, New York, and they were coming somewhere else. If you're in any of those places, Anita's. I'm not even getting paid to tell you this. They are that good. We are headed back now. We are gonna maybe even stop by Walmart and get a few things for our excursion tomorrow. 12 hours, guys. Really hope we like him. That's a long time to be with someone we don't like. Just kidding, we like everybody. It's not even a big deal. So 12 hours tomorrow, we are going into the rainforest. My first time in a rainforest. Oh, you kind of...
I don't know if it's considered
Is Nicaragua a
rainforest?
rainforest?
Yeah, I mean, part of it, yeah.
We're going to see some awesome things. I cannot wait for that. If you guys are not subscribed, please go ahead, do that now. We have a lot more coming to you. We still have like 4 days of vacation.
Yes.
Tomorrow we will check in on the kiddos with you guys before we, actually we probably won't. Hopefully tomorrow we will. But it'll be like 6 a.m. their time when we go, and I pray for our babysitter that they are not awake. The kids are doing great though. We miss them terribly. In fact, every time as the sun goes down, I kind of start getting emotional. So we're just gonna call it an earlier bedtime tonight, get rested up for tomorrow. But thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for discovering the beautiful Puerto Rico with us. Let us know, where's the most tropical place you've been? Where do you like to visit? Where do we need to go next? Have you ever been to Puerto Rico? We are really, if there's one person I love to travel with, it would be this handsome fella right here. We'd love your suggestions in planning our next trip. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye guys.